Hey guys, this is Santari and I got a battle here versus Bug from Serbia Wi-Fi chat room. So he's a pretty good battler and both of our teams contains some NUs and UUs, so this will be a UU match. I decided to lead my team with Omastar, which is a perfect counter to his incoming Ambipom, because his stabbed fake out is 2 times resistance by my Omastar. So I take it like a monster and then predicting some taunt thing, I go for a surf just to do as much damage as I can on this Ambipom, and this surf will bring it to its red health, and after that I decided to predict the obvious U-turn and go for knockoff just to destroy the item of incoming target. And I make a Gallade lose its leftovers, which is always good. So after that, predicting some kind of fighting tap attack, I go for my Katon Dog just to get this thing intimidated. But instead of that, he goes for a Sword Dance, which will boost its attack. So after that, because I'm somehow faster, I go for a burn, which will cut the amount of damage dealt by the physical attacks of this Gallade. And this works perfectly, so now his Gallade is pretty useless for him. So I decide to go for a Fire Blast just to do as much damage as I can. And it looks like it to hit KO after the burn, and he decided to go for a Sword Dance for some totally random reason. Probably he was hoping to get my Fire Blast miss, but it didn't occur, so that's good for me. So anyway, after that my Katon Dog HP is looking pretty nice and I nearly take down 2 of his pokes. So he decided to go for his Ambipom and fake out me, and because I'm pro I decided to stay in because my Arcanine is the bulkiest thing in my team. So after that he goes for the U-turn and the Life for Prequel will finish it off, and because I'm pro I go for Morning Sun to get all my HP up. So after that he brings in his angry wife of this Gallade, Gardevoir, and because I can see that this Gardevoir is carrying Synchronize, I decided to go for a burn just because the burn isn't going to affect my Katon Dog. So after that he brings in his own Arcanine predicting Fire Blast, which is a good part of prediction of his. So after that I decided to Toxic it, because I figured out that he isn't going to do that much to my Arcanine. So I go for a Toxic, put it to the poison, and then he decided to lock himself into Dragon Pulse because it is his pets, I guess, Arcanine. So after that I bring in my Omastar because I figured out that it may be to hit KO, but apparently it occurred that it didn't, even after the leftovers recovered, so I lost my Omastar pretty much for nothing, but it still do good job because I can stall it a bit with this poison thing. So after that I bring in my Lapras because this is my special wall and I know that it can pretty easily wall it. So I go for Waterfall, which is super effective, and this will take down this Fire Dog. So now the situation of his is pretty bad, so he brings in his angry wife of this Gallade, and I bring in my Scary Mojo operating some kind of Thunderbolt, but he decided to go for a Hypnosis, which kind of makes me wonder, because I didn't expect that for this Gardevoir. So after that he goes for a Calm Mind, and I got the first turn of sleep for my Scary Mojo, and after that I got the second turn Wake Up, and I go for a Trick just to trap it with using Calm Mind and with my choice Scarf items. So after that he goes for a second Calm Mind, so now he needs to switch because he's trapped with using that move. So on this switch I go for Assault Rocks because there's always good to have rocks on this match. So after that I go for my Lapras predicting an obvious substitute with this Mismages because that's the standard Mismages. So after that he goes for a Calm Mind, and I break this up with a Waterfall because this is my physical attack, and the Calm Mind boost didn't matter. So after that he decided, I decided, and he decided, and we decided, he decided to go for a Calm Mind and build up its special attack. And I wonder why he didn't go for Thunderbolt, because now it looks like it to hit KO with my Waterfall, and I don't want to risk, using Ice Shard, so I decided to go for Waterfall. And he goes for a Shadow Ball, which is stab, boosted with 2 Calm Minds, and it still do less than half of my HP. So that was totally epic. Lapras got defense like a god, and yeah, I take down his Mismages with Waterfall, and now the match is mine because all he has left is his Zangoose. So predicting Source Dance because that's a standard Zangoose. I go for my Katon Dog just to get this thing intimidated, so now his Zangoose got only 1 attack boost, so he goes for a Slash, which is stab and has high critical radiator, but my Katon Dog survived with only 14 HP, and that's totally amazing, epic, because I go for a Will-O-Wisp which didn't miss, and I got this thing burned, so now it's pretty useless. He take down my Arcanine, and then I bring in my Magnetot, which can easily sweep the rest of his team. So I go for a Thunderbolt, which is my stab, and I take down his Zangoose, and all he has left is his Gardevoir, so I go for a Thunderbolt, and he decides to lock himself into Hypnos, which is totally random, I need to say. So yeah, the burn will take down his Gardevoir. So good game back, pretty cool team, and yeah, hope you like this battle, guys. See ya, peace.